Video games. We all love them, we've all played them. From playing Minecraft, Street Fighter, and even more Minecraft because it's such a good game. I realized something as a professional game developer who definitely knows how to make games and definitely knows what is do. I realized that all these games have one thing in common. They all took a freaking long time to make. And I don't have that much time, so that's why I changed myself to make my first ever gaming video. So I opened up Unity, made my boy Square. I think I'll call him Bob. But right now, he's looking kinda lonely. Just like me. So let's give my friend Bob here a buddy. And they're gonna use him as the platform. Slap some physics and collision into them. And we did it. Good job, boys. Let's go. Well done. Good job. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. As much as I just remade GTA 5 in 2D, I feel like I could work on it a little bit more to make it a little bit better. But now you're probably wondering, like, what the actual heck am I looking at?
What is that?
Well, my friend, you're looking at Bob. But right now, Bob is kinda looking plain. I mean, look at him. It's about that time to fix him up. So while I'm doing that, let me tell you about the game and basically the whole point of this video. So my little boy challenged me to make a game in 2 days with the theme Curse. And of course I couldn't back down from a challenge from my own little brother. I mean, who does that? So I accepted it. And Bob, when I said I didn't know what I was doing, like, what is this, Bob? Why is he taking? Like, what the fuck? I can't take my eyes off it, but I don't know why.
Why are you gay?
No, like I'm not
gay.
So I came up with this idea, okay? So basically you're this guy, okay?
Okay.
So basically you're a guy, you're born with a curse or something. You're born with a curse, okay? So now that you're born with a curse you're born with is a monster that will chase you forever to the farthest points of the earth. I don't know, man. It's a monster that chases you forever. But the only way to obviously you gotta run away from this monster. Oh, fuck. Obviously you gotta run away from this monster. You're gonna be running away from this monster. It's gonna chase you. But the only way you can kill it is if you collect these tiny gems. Collect 6 gems. Collect 6 gems to form. I mean, you collect 6 shards to form one big ass gem that the monster is afraid of. So now you can chase the monster with that big ass gem, and I don't know, kill it with it, because the monster is afraid of it. If you don't, I don't know, the gem's gonna explode on you, and so you gotta be quick. You gotta chase it very quick, maybe 30 seconds or something. So you're basically giving the monster a taste of its own medicine. I also want the game to have randomly generated worlds, just like Minecraft, but 2D. I know, doesn't make sense. This game is a piece of shit. So about randomly generating words, I don't really know how to do that. So most of this time you're gonna see me using Google and yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so now let's make the actual game. So first things first, we're gonna make the actual player, and oh my, what is that? Honestly, I would remake it now, but this took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to make, so I'll do it later. I had animations in this, yeah, put them into Unity, and by put them into Unity, I mean I went to practice and
right sheet animation.
This is also the technique that.
And there we go, we got animations. And then I realized that the player lives in a very ugly place. Like,
What is that?
I mean, how could you live in a place without grass? What are you gonna touch? So I made some grass.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man.
So I ended up remaking that grass. I don't think there was even grass, and now it looks like this. Not bad. I also duplicated it to make that, but I don't know what I'm doing. I made a random level generator, definitely made by me. It glitched out a few times, but I got it working. Because I'm a professional gamer. I also added some stone and an air block. I know it doesn't make sense now, but you'll see why later. So for the air block, wait for it. I made it transparent, people. I made it transparent. Oh my, I made it transparent. Also added a camera that moves on its own and only follows the player on the y-axis. Also threw the monster and but there ain't no monster but that looks like, but I don't even know what that looks like, but it's just ugly as hell, but I didn't have time to remake it, so BAM! I said BAM! Nice, big and juicy, but he doesn't really do much, so I gave him a brain. Now he's smart, unlike me. I also added the voice so that the player doesn't fall infinitely. I also added the void so that the player doesn't fall infinitely. I realized that the player sometimes gets stuck on the ground like that. So I used my big brain to fix it by making, how do I explain this? By basically giving a group of tiles their own color that they all share. And it worked like a charm. Don't worry, I fixed it. So now, how do you win this game? Basically, when you get 6 shots, like I said, big ass gem, you can be able to, kill that monster. So how do you actually get those shots? Well, I use the score. The more distance you get, the more shots you get. So let's say you get a distance of 10, you should get 1 shot. 30, 3 shots. That's how it should go. Right now, it's a bit glitched, but I'll fix it. The shots are supposed to spawn at the back of you like that, like a tail or something. Right now, it's finally time to remake that player. But right now, he's looking kinda naked. But we don't wanna see a big. He's finally in the game. Why does that keep on happening? Now he's finally in the game. Also added a dash mechanic. Simple stuff, just like that. And the thing that took by far the longest time to make in this challenge is this. Just watch. So there it is. If you wanna know how it works, let me explain it to you in less than 30 seconds. So when the player reaches 6 gems, a massive gem spawns on top of him, like I said. Big ass gem. And also both the camera and the monster no longer move right, they move left now, forcing you to also go left. Once you get to a certain distance close to the monster, a text will pop up telling you to press E to the monster, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't do that in 20 seconds, you're the one who's gonna if you still know what I'm saying. And done. Oof, that was close. Not really. And I finally threw the gem, and I also threw the shots, and I was done. Oh, so I thought. I started this challenge at 2:30, and now the day passed, and a day has passed, and now is the next day. It's about to reach 2:30, so I am running out of time. And I forgot to make the background, the main menu, the pause menu, the title screen, and but some of these things I won't be able to make. But so the little time I have left, let me get to work. And there it is, the challenge is over. This game is still a whole lot buggier than I thought it would be. It's not even finished, it's not polished, there's no sound in this game, like it's a whole mess. But I mean, this is what I am. This is my first ever completed game. I've never completed a game before, and it's still not complete. So but I think I'm gonna keep working on it. Even if the challenge is over. Let me know if you all wanna see me continue working on this game. Like, should I release a second video? Because I wanna add things like power ups, like jump pads and all those cool stuff. So let me leave you with some gameplay. I like bananas.